Timon and Yoshi, you need to put your computers away, please.
Okay.
Breaking news. Today we'll be talking about podcasting, which I love doing in the morning. 3 things about podcasting I want to talk about is different topics, like one could be like weather and other stuff, then time management, like how long you have time for talk, and location. And when I mean location, I don't mean my house, like it could be outside, inside, and yeah. Why picking different topics is important. If you repeat the same topic, you'll just get very annoying or repetitive. So in order to pick different topics, I have to stay up to date with the news and the radio. To do so, I regularly check these programs. They include Stuff, Checkpoint, Morning Report, RNZ. Furthermore, one needs to be flexible. For example, if there's a breaking news story, I can push that down the page. It can't be on top of the page. But what is breaking news? As you can see, we're here with my sign. Breaking news is newly announced news. It can't be like a year old. It has to be on time or at that moment. The first person that announced it can only break, and when it's happening, it can't be the next day because they'll just be too old. Now to time management, which I know, like getting to school and all that kind of stuff. Another important thing is time management. In the podcast, I have time for my political reporter to talk. For example, if the first thing on the podcast is about political, I'll go straight to Emma, for example, or like the political reporter. So, to the political reporter. So I'll try to have political reporter at the start of the news if it's like about political stuff like the new government. Could be the new government. Also, I read different news. Sport is possible, like if I want to do it, it's my choice. Finally, the weather. Then when I say something about the weather, I focus on the main point. Like for example, if it's going to be sunny, I just say sunny. If there's like wind, rain, I don't say that. I only pick the main parts out of the most important feature. Location. To choose a location to look at the weather in the morning. If it's nice outside, I'll probably record outside. Now I'm going to show you a video of the desk, which you can see here. Thanks, Emma. The sign, the tray, and the floor where I put my shoes when I'm recording. Thanks, Emma.
Today we're just going to take a look at my desk. That looks like the weather sign. Also that is the coming up sign. And if you flip it around, you've got the sports sign. How cool, right? Yep. Also, you've got the breaking news sign, and down here you've got the headlines, and here you've got in the studio. Well, let me just broadcast some breaking news for you guys that I want to do for my channel. Here we are, returning to some breaking news. We are live with that bus cancellation in Wellington. Thanks so much for coming here. Have a good day. And that is tour of the desk. Down here we've got where you can store your stuff. Down here is where you can just put your feet and relax. And yes, so that's just my little update of the desk. So do hope you can join me again for the little update. Look how cool that is in the studio. Sports and breaking news and headlines. Bye.
Okay.
And that's the update for Sunday the 17th of April.
And if the weather's bad, I don't want to take the risk of an electroshock. So I record in my bedroom, but I'm just going to go over what I record. So my bedroom is the place for the podcast and the news update. So there could be 2 times where I record. To conclude this speech, I would like to sum up all the things I have told you about podcasting, time management, then different varieties of topics, and make it interesting. And location checks are important because one day the weather could be nice, but the next day the weather could be bad, like who knows. And that's M's early news for this Tuesday, the 28th of November 2023.